Hey y'all, it's Ginger. Welcome back to my channel. So I have a brand new collection here from Madam Glam. This is the August collection, a back to school collection, and the name of this one is A+. I love these colors. I was getting ready to put a set of press-ons on myself and I couldn't figure out what I wanted. And this box of goodies came in and bam, that's what I wanted. I'm not sure if you can see the holographicness on these. Yeah, you can a little bit, but I'm telling you right now, in the sun, whoo, just don't wreck your cars because it is so pretty. I love how holographic this is in the sun. Even under the flash, it looks really pretty. Even in like doll lighting, it's still really pretty. So it kind of looks like we have 4 creams, 4 glitters, or 4 hollows, and they kind of go together. So we've got a green set, a purpley, like a blurple. I wouldn't call this a periwinkle. It's definitely more of a blue purple, so like a blurple. And then we have like a terracotta kind of, what color would you call that? I would call it like terracotta-ish. And a burnt orange. I'm so excited to do the comparisons on these guys because I think we're gonna find some. And then we have these two. So I've been trying to figure out, which one goes with which, but I think it's kind of like this in a way. So the one that I'm wearing is this one right here, and it is called Art Room. I think it's so beautiful. It's kind of like a mauve-y color. So pretty. It is very similar to this one, but this one is more of like a rose gold. There is a significant difference to them, but they are the two closest. And that one is called a Treasure Book. I'll do the other ones here. This one is called Science Lab. This is probably going to be my favorite because it's very purpley. And then the green sparkle, which is like, oh my gosh, could you imagine St. Patrick's Day nails with that? So pretty. Iridite. And then for the creams, we have Morning Alarm, and that one kind of goes with Art Room. We have No Rules. That one kind of goes with Treasure Book. We have Monday Blues, which goes with Science Lab. And then we have Green Guru, which goes with Erudite. That kind of fits pretty well. Yeah, so I'm excited. I can just see some colors off the top of my head. Like, is it Your Joke for this one? And what is this one? There's like 3 of them. Sorceress. What's the other 2? Hold on, I'm gonna grab them. Not Sorceress. No Maps, Spice Cider, and Trick or Treat. There's another one. Hold on, there's another one because I know I've got one that doesn't cure well. Bang, bang, haha. Bang, bang. All 4 of those sit on my shelf right next to each other. And I have a couple of them that don't cure very well. Of course, they're very pigmented. That's right when Madam Glam started making their formulas like super insanely, amazingly pigmented. So you definitely want to do very thin coats, but these 4 right here sit on my shelf next to each other. They're so identical. Like this one looks, maybe it's got a bit of more of a red tone to it. It could be a bit deeper, but we're going to do the comparisons on the swatch sticks like we always do. And I'm so glad that those are helpful for you guys. So I guess without further ado, let's get swatching. Okay, so all the swatches are done. We're gonna do the comparisons. These are so beautiful. The creams are fantastic. Most of them pretty much one coat. Green Guru, No Rules, one coat. Morning Alarm and Monday Blues, 2 coats, but still very pigmented. Perfect. The holographic ones definitely need 2 coats, but I only have 2 coats on these press-ons and you can't see through them. They're fantastic. You could even just do 1 coat, like do Iridite over top of Green Guru, do like 1 coat over top of it, and it would be really beautiful. You can totally do that with it. So unfortunately, we don't have the new brushes in this collection either. I don't know if maybe that was just like a one-time thing for, well, I guess a 2-time thing, because it was in this collection here, the June collection, and it was in the little 4th of July mini collection with the new brushes. I would die for a top coat with this brush in it. I'm just saying. Madam Glam. Would love that. So let's do the comparisons. I see some blues sticking out at me, so let's go ahead and start there. I'm a little bit limited to how far I can raise, and I can't zoom out any. I think that's good. I have my phone plugged in. It's about to die, so I really want to film this video, and I don't have time to wait for my phone to charge. Isn't that how it goes? So like I said, I keep saying Blue Monday. There is a color called Blue Monday, and it's so beautiful. It's very blue. It's Monday Blues. I'm going to try my best not to get those two mixed up. But like I said, it's more of like a blurple than a periwinkle. Bluebell is more of a periwinkle. And here is Monday Blues, if you can see what I mean. It's that bluey purple color. Next to purples, it's gonna look blue. Next to blues, it's gonna look kind of purple, but it's definitely a gorgeous color. So let's see if we have anything comparable. These are all too light. Here is Glorious. Definitely more blue toned, and Monday Blues looks a bit more purple next to it. It's not the same. These are very aqua blue, not anywhere close. And as we go along, less and less. What is this one? Mama Bear? Nope, way lighter. I don't think we have anything 100% on this swatch wheel. Close to it. Where is Blue Monday? Is it on here? I'm gonna find it real quick. So that's Blue Monday, and this is Monday Blues. It's definitely a deeper, more blue toned polish. It's very beautiful. One of my favorites, but not the same. So I don't think it's gonna look like anything on my purples either, but we will check, because you never know. You just never know. The big giant purple wheel. Goodness gracious. All right, let's start with this top half here. These ones are all way too pink. Okay, that is Vita Loca. Nope. Okay, these are more of our bluey purpley ones. Blissfully Yours, Mystique, much lighter. Lavender Springs. It's closest maybe to Mystique, but that one's way lighter. Not exactly the same. Here is Dark Orchid. That is a very old color. Definitely not available anymore. And as I always say, you guys, I don't think a lot of colors are available anymore. And I feel like when they launch their collections, they are not relaunching them, or they're not recreating the colors or keeping them. So it's kind of like if you see something you love, go ahead and get it, because you may not ever get it again. And I have a ton of colors from like 6 years ago, if not longer. So I know there's going to be some people who have those colors in their collection and some people who don't. But the comparisons are still helpful anyways, because there are still some old colors on the site. Hopefully all that makes sense. So Monday Blues, we don't have an exact dupe for. It's a very beautiful color. I feel like I'm going to reach for this a lot. We'll save the holographic ones for last, because we do have a holographic collection. If you guys remember the Ho Ho Holo collection from a few years ago, it was such a pretty collection. And they're very similar in formula, so we'll do those. So let's do Morning Alarm. I'm dying to do that one. I've got my reds out, and I for sure have my oranges over here. We'll check the reds first because some of the reds can lean a little bit orange toned or coral toned, and this does pull a little bit red. It reminds me, is there a spiced cider color? What are these ones that I pulled? Yeah, spiced cider, Trick or Treat, Bang Bang, and No Maps are all very similar to this. I feel like there's another one. I keep saying Sorceress. I've got to find that one on my shelf because I feel like it's the similar color. So none of these are standing out yet. Down here we have Crackling Fire and Passion. Those two, they're a little bit orangey. In camera, where I'm looking through the screen, they look way closer than they do in real life. They're really different in real life. So this one's got more of a, I don't know, bricky red kind of color to it. And this one definitely is more orange. So none of those. Where are my oranges? Okay, digging through the mountain here. This is more of the bright oranges, but we'll just double check here real quick and make sure there's nothing snuck on here that's not supposed to be, because that does happen sometimes, you know. I'm very organized. Here is the ones I've been looking for. I feel like No Rules might be close to these as well. So we have Sweet Chamomile. I believe that was from the scented collection. Remember those 4 scented ones we had? Fifth Avenue. Oh God, that's such a beautiful color. Cowardly Lion, Sunstalker, Toffee Break, Honey Mustard. Nope. Scarecrow. Astro Pie. Here's Spooky Pants. That's a good one. Here's French Roast. That's one of the ones that didn't cure very well for me. Here is Corny. That one I think I threw away because the brush messed up. That's an old one too, along with Very Unique. I believe that one doesn't cure anymore either. Here is Magnetic. That one's definitely a brighter orange. And here we go. The Sorceress. Yes. That was from last October. Where is that on my shelf? It's up there somewhere, you guys, I'm sure. I've got so many oranges here for you. So this is what we want. No Maps, Spice Cider, Trick or Treat, Bang Bang, The Sorceress, and Spiced Cinnamon, which is another one of those scented ones. Definitely the darkest of these and doesn't quite fit in. So I'm just gonna go ahead and move that out of the way. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 burnt oranges and one to add to it, which is Morning Alarm. So Morning Alarm, it definitely pulls a little bit of a red. I'm trying to see which one of these it looks the most like, and I'm thinking Trick or Treat. The Trick or Treat looks to be like the darkest one. Let me turn my flash off. Does that help? Hopefully that helps. It's definitely different. The consistency on it is a little bit of a thinner formula, which is good for curing. It'll cure well. You know, 2 thin coats would be perfect. Do I think you have to have both of these? No, absolutely not. Trick or Treat and Morning Alarm are not 100% the same, but you don't need all of these. My favorites out of these collections, the Sorceress, because it's a little bit lighter, Trick or Treat, and then maybe Morning Alarm. Those would be the 3 that are probably the most different. Right there. It is so hard to see in camera. This one's your darkest, lightest, and this one is kind of in between. And it pulls just a little bit of a red tone to it, just a tiny bit. So you don't need them all, but it's not, I wouldn't call it 100% dupe. It's got some red to it. It's definitely different. So there is that one. You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and stick that baby on here because it belongs. It belongs with these. You found your home, little guy. There we go. And that one's done. Oh, you know what? Let me keep that. Hold on. Because we will go ahead and do no rules. I feel like I'm having a hard time describing this color. It's almost like coming up in camera a bit more yellow. It looks kind of toffee-like, slightly peachy, and almost terracotta-ish, not as red. So I'm having a really hard time describing that one. You guys help me out in the comments on how to describe this color. Somebody's gonna say just one word and it's gonna click in my brain. I'm gonna go, yes, that's it. That's the one. That's the word I was trying to think of. Here is Sweet Chamomile. Not quite the same. There is Fifth Avenue. It's definitely more peach compared to these. And let's get down here just a little bit further. Yes, here we go. Here is Astro Pie. That's a bit closer in tone. Astro Pie is a little darker, but these are very similar. And Spooky Pants, that's what it looks like next to those. So similar to Astro Pie, I'm gonna check and see if I have any other colors, maybe in my browns or my peaches that might be similar. Okay, so here are some peaches that may be similar. Here is Peachy. It almost looks almost fleshy next to peachy. It's weird. What is that? You Know You Love Me. Here is Mitako is Mitako, which kind of on its own looks orange and could very well fit in with the oranges. But for some reason I have it with the peaches. It's such a fine line to decide where to stick these colors. So, and then there is Funny Orange. So not quite in the peaches, doesn't quite fit in. Let's see if I have anything else. Okay, here are my like, what I call neutrals-ish. Like super light pale pinks. Cupid. Wow, it looks so dark compared to these. Here is Serena, Proud Nude. No. It doesn't fit in with these really at all. Okay, wait, I've got a couple more. This will be the last one. So yeah, here are all my like browns and I'd say more neutrally tones. Those are definitely all very much too dark. Let's get those out of the way. Nope. These are more taupe / grayish. Here we go, we're getting there. I'm Fine from the Friends collection. Ugh, I love that collection so hard. So good. There's Dreamer, Food Coma, Creamy Caramel or Caramel, and a color that I don't have labeled. Lovely, love that. I've got it. I think the ones that aren't labeled are the Korean gels. I can't be 100% sure on that. I'll have to go back through my videos and figure it out because I'm a dummy and didn't label them. Here's a Butter Up. I was probably out of labels. Is what happened, but you know. Butter Up and Haystack. So Haystack is probably the closest. Haystack definitely has a little bit more of a pinky tone to it. And Butter Up is definitely more of a yellow tone, so I think it fits like right in between here. I can't find a dupe for it. It's a beautiful color, and I think it would fit into anybody's collection really well. It'd be a great fall color. I mean, it's kind of unique. Help me out in the comments, guys, on explaining this color. I like it a lot, though. But I think I'm going to stick it right here. It fits really well there. And I can't really find a dupe for it, so that's great. I love that. Last collection, a little disappointed. I found a lot of duplicates. Wasn't my favorite formulation, so wasn't super happy with it. This collection, I'm loving so much more. So let's do the holographic ones. Where are my hollows? I got a couple things here I pulled just to share with you guys. They're not the same formula though, so I just wanted to show it to you. Here are some of our favorites from For instance, the Shamrock Glow. Love that formula. Not the same, but might look cool together in a set. So none of these are going to be, you know, the same kind of glitters. These are more of those foily type of glitters, but these are the holographics. So we have Bubble Bath, Not Your Boo, Peppermint Kisses, The Wish, Hollow Lover, Love Sick, Eternal, Sugar Sugar, Sticky Toffee, Hollow Night, Mistletoe, Frosty, Ho Ho Hollow, Sprinkles, Candy Cane, Naughty Me, Let It Snow, and Sugar Cookie. So there were 2 separate collections, and I think it was this as a collection and this as a collection. The first collection that came out, which are these ones here, Sticky Toffee, Hollow Night, Ho Ho Hollow, those ones are way more pigmented and holographic than these ones. These ones are much more subtle. I'm not sure if this was a Christmas collection, a Valentine's Day collection. I cannot remember off the top of my head right now, but they are the same kind of formula. They are holographic. I'm going to turn my flashback on so you can see, but they're just not as striking as these ones were, as you can see. And if it's possible, I think these ones, the new ones, are even better. So let's go ahead and compare them. We'll just do one by one. Oh my gosh, I missed a green. We'll get to the green one. Green Guru, I have not forgot about you. It's a beautiful olive. We will compare that one. We'll do it last. Okay, so we have Erudite. It is such a pretty olivey holographic green. Here is Peppermint Kisses, definitely a different type of green. The Wish, more of a blue. And here we have Mistletoe, much different. I am so excited for this green, you guys. I knew we didn't have anything like it, and I love it so much. I'm so glad to add it to the collection. Okay, next, Art Room, the one on mine. This is so pretty. I had a hard time deciding which of these 3 colors to put on because these 3 were my favorite. But now I really like that green too. I just didn't want green as a all over solid color, but I went ahead with Art Room. I think the name drew me in a little bit too. Here we go. Let's see. Hollow Lover. Nope. Eternal. No. Sticky Toffee. No. Here is Ho Ho Hollow. Sprinkles. Oh, here we go. Candy Cane. There we go. So Candy Cane looks extremely close. It is ever so slightly darker than Art Room. Art Room is just a little bit lighter, and then right next to it you have Sprinkles. They're similar, but not the same. In person, Candy Cane and Art Room are almost identical. So very, very, very close. Don't need both. Okay, and then Treasure Book, I think looks a little bit more rose gold-ish. There it is next to Candy Cane. It's definitely much lighter. So we're gonna go down this way. There is Sugar Sugar. I wanna compare it to this one, Hollow Lover. So it is very similar. It's a little bit darker, a little bit deeper, and it's definitely more holographic. It's not the same. So we don't have one quite like this one. I think I have another swatch ring. I'm gonna double check here for these hollows before we say la vie. Here is Science Lab, one of my favorites, next to No, Not Your Boo. That one's more blue for sure. Here it is next to Lovesick, very similar, much more holographic. Here it is next to Ho Ho Hollow. It's a different kind of purple. It almost looks blue next to this purple, so not the same. So yeah, very close to Lovesick, but a little bit deeper in tone and much more holographic. So there's that. I think this is the other one I was wanting to compare. These two, these like foily looking colors here to like Treasure, because it's kind of like a rose gold, but it's different. It's more, you know, holographic, and these are like a foil. They don't have that hollow shift in it, so Just wanted to show you the difference in those. Okay, so forgot one. Forgot our beautiful olive green. Green guru. Come here, little guru. Can't believe I forgot you. I love a good olive green. This really reminds me of a couple that we have already, but I could be wrong. So let's check. Everglades. A bit of a darker olive green. Mysterious. Down on Earth. Green Energy. These ones more teal. Here is Night Shift, one of my absolute favorite colors. Rainforest, here we go. Vibrancy, this was definitely a Korean gel. Okay, You're a Joke, that's the one I was thinking it would look like. It's really different, I'm surprised. Closer to Vibrancy. Oh my gosh, we don't have one that looks like this. I am shocked. I thought we were gonna have a dupe for this one. That is fantastic. So the other olivey colors are much deeper. This is such a beautiful light olive. I like that a lot. Let's double check. I see some more hiding over here. These are much brighter greens. Maybe there's something over here. Apple Bite, here we go. I see one on the end. Pure Nature. No. Okay, so I guess we have almost a dupe. Pure Nature is ever so slightly darker, just a smidge. You definitely don't need both of those. So yeah, very close. Almost a dupe. Boo. I was excited. I thought we found another unique one, but I'm gonna stick it right there. Yep. You can see it is just a little tinge lighter than Pure Nature. So Green Guru and Pure Nature next to each other. All right, guys, I believe that is it. That's all of them. I do really like this collection. Like I said, I don't think they're doing the collections like and keeping them forever. So it's kind of like when they're sold out, they're sold out. They haven't been bringing back a lot of colors. So if you want this collection, get it now. I think if you're only going to pick up a few from this collection, definitely get the hollows. They're so beautiful. I'm obsessed. And yeah, I think that's it. If you guys want to save a little bit of money, I have a 30% off discount code. It's Ginger30, I believe. It's all in the description box. But if you want to save 50%, you can sign up to become a VIP. That is going to save you the most money, and you can cancel that at any time. So if you just want to get a few and you want that 50% off, sign up for that VIP. Get what you need, cancel it. But if you keep it, those credits accumulate, and then you can go on a huge shopping spree. So you can save up months after months of VIP, and then just buy a whole bunch of gel. So go ahead and sign up for the VIP now and go ahead and let that accumulate, and then get your gels, get all kinds of stuff. Okay, anything else I need to mention? Instagram, follow me there at Ginger Sparks. I post all of my finished nail art looks on Instagram, and I have a ton. So if you need some inspiration, you can go check me out there. I would appreciate a follow there, a like here, you know, all the things. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. And thank you to Madam Glam for sending me these gorgeous colors to swatch and compare for everyone. All right, guys, I will see you in my next one. Bye.